Welcome to Just Gist TV, where we bring you the real Nollywood stories behind the glitz, glamour, and scandal. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time, because what you are about to hear has left fans divided, shocked, and completely stunned. Pearl Watts has set social media ablaze after posting an emotional plea that has had the internet buzzing. "Pray for me, Nigerians," she wrote, almost in tears. "I feel like giving up." For fans, it was heartbreaking, a raw glimpse into what seems like a very personal struggle. For critics, it was fodder for the ever-hungry rumor mill, a chance to question her intentions and motives. The reaction was immediate and fierce. While some loyal supporters rallied to send messages of love, prayers, and encouragement, a large number of critics were quick to call out Pearl Watts. They argued that she's always been fiercely ambitious, intensely competitive, and sometimes dangerously jealous, accusations that her emotional post has only intensified. To them, these are not genuine cries for help but a calculated move to dominate the spotlight once again, ensuring all eyes are on her. The controversy lies not just in Pearl's words but in the timing. Over the past few days, whispers of personal and professional tension have been circulating online. Some fans speculate that a recent feud with a colleague or a missed opportunity may have pushed her to the edge. Others point to the constant scrutiny that comes with being in Nollywood, a space where every misstep is amplified and every emotion is weaponized. Critics have been ruthless. Social media comment sections exploded with statements like, "She just wants the fame for herself," and "Stop playing the victim, we see through the act." Some accused her of jealousy, claiming that Pearl Watts has a history of not handling shared limelight well, always wanting to be the center of attention. These detractors insist that her tears are half-assed, designed to elicit sympathy while keeping the narrative firmly under her control. But even as the critics speak, her supporters are standing firm. They highlight the fact that no one knows the full scope of her struggles. Behind the camera, behind the curated social media post, there could be real pain, real heartbreak, and real pressure. They argue that emotional vulnerability should not be politicized, that a celebrity's mental health is not a public spectacle, and that the rush to judge is cruel. This story, however, is far from simple. Pearl Watts has carefully cultivated an image of confidence, ambition, and drive. She is known for her relentless work ethic and her strategic approach to career moves. To fans who have followed her journey, this emotional plea is shocking precisely because it shows a side of her rarely seen, a fragile, human side. Meanwhile, critics are doubling down, dissecting her past actions, social media interactions, and interviews. Every instance where she appeared to express jealousy, frustration, or competitive behavior is now being cited as proof that her current vulnerability is performative. Some have even dug into her professional rivalries, highlighting moments when she seemed to undermine colleagues or assert dominance in ways that could now be interpreted as vindictive. The debate over Pearl Watts' intentions has sparked a larger conversation about celebrity culture in Nollywood. Fans are divided over what constitutes genuine vulnerability versus strategic emotional manipulation. Some see this as a reflection of societal expectations, where public figures are pressured to constantly perform, smile when in pain, thrive when struggling, and present perfection at all times. Others argue that Pearl is simply playing the game, using the tools at her disposal to maintain relevance and control the narrative around her career. Adding another layer to the story, insiders suggest that Pearl has been under immense pressure behind the scenes. Negotiations, projects, and personal challenges may have converged to create an overwhelming situation. While details remain private, these sources indicate that the past few days have been unusually taxing, potentially validating her emotional plea. Even as the criticism mounts, her social media post continues to gain traction. Screenshots circulate, clips are shared, and hashtags trend. Each post sparks new conversations, with fans dissecting her tone, her body language, and even the timing of her plea. Analysts of celebrity behavior note that moments like this are double-edged. They can generate sympathy and support, or invite skepticism and scorn. For Pearl Watts, the stakes are high. A public misstep could impact professional relationships, endorsement deals, and fan loyalty. Yet, the choice to post openly about her struggle reflects a calculated risk, balancing vulnerability with visibility, authenticity with career strategy. This is the fine line many celebrities must walk, and Pearl Watts has just put herself firmly in the spotlight of both admiration and criticism. The critics' narrative remains loud: jealousy, fame-chasing, and half-hearted emotional theatrics. But supporters continue to defend her humanity, emphasizing that mental health challenges and emotional breakdowns should not be reduced to gossip fodder. They argue that the real story is about a young actress navigating a demanding industry, facing pressures few can understand, and bravely asking for help in her own way. As this drama unfolds, the key question lingers: is Pearl Watts truly at a breaking point, or is this a carefully timed move to dominate headlines and secure attention? Only time will tell. For now, the divide between fans and critics highlights the complex interplay between perception, reality, and celebrity culture in Nigeria. Regardless of what the truth is, one thing is clear: Pearl Watts has succeeded in capturing attention. Every post, every reaction, and every discussion has amplified her presence in the public eye. She has forced the nation to engage, question, and debate, reminding everyone that in Nollywood, control of the narrative is everything. So, what happens next? Will Pearl Watts respond to the criticism, clarify her struggles, or remain silent? Will supporters continue to rally while critics intensify their attacks? This ongoing saga is far from over, and Just Gist TV will continue to bring you every twist, turn, and revelation as it unfolds. Before you leave, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this story with everyone you know. Pearl Watts' drama is proof that in Nollywood, the line between personal pain and public spectacle is razor thin, and one post can ignite a nation.